Hi everyone, 13 again. So in this video I want to talk about the impact that chronic pain and progressive illnesses have on the body all the way around. For myself personally in this campaign, I focus more on the people that suffer from rare or obscure diseases, the zebras of the medical community, if you will. But this goes for anyone who suffers from ongoing, chronic, debilitating pain. As you can see, for me, I have to wear a full adjustable lumbar brace and a full range of motion leg brace. The reason for this being is it helps me to be able to stay on my feet and working all day. Despite my conditions and my diseases, I still work full-time as a cook. It's something I've loved and wanted to do, or loved and done for over 26 years now. So I'll keep doing that until the day I no longer will be able to. But anyways, back over to that, to the point. When you spend every moment of every day uncomfortable, in full-on pain, or in bed in excruciating agony, or any range in between there, one, it impacts your general mood, and the immediate factor. Nobody reacts well to pain when they're interacting with someone. That's going to cause the person to be short in what they say, kind of snappish. We feel helpless, you know. Picture yourself, if you don't already have this, picture yourself in your mind what you're gonna think if you go to look at your conditions and see that you have to spend the rest of your life in agony because the system isn't set up to treat people like us. Depression is one of our biggest emotions. Depression, helplessness, and anger, the three biggies that I can think of right now. Knowing and going through that long, and knowing that there's no reprieve, knowing that there's nowhere to go from there that's going to be better, it hits you on the brain, it depresses you. I know a lot of people that suffer from progressive conditions that as it goes along, it'll continue to cause more and more and more pain when they're already in agony now. And they express to me that what's the point? You know, what's the point in going on living if that's all you have to look forward to? You know, it goes that way with anyone with chronic pain. If you're dealing with pain for the entirety of your life, you're gonna be depressed. You're gonna feel helpless because there's nothing that we as a patient can do about it. There are certain things that we can do that helps, but there's nothing we can do to fix our disease or stop it or our conditions. You know, so you know, we feel very helpless. And then there's the aspect of us no longer being able to do things that we used to do. This trip that I'm getting ready to take off on for the campaign, April 3rd, is 4,400 miles. There was a time back in my younger years where I would have had absolutely no problem hopping on a bike and pedaling that sucker out. But unfortunately now, because of my conditions, the way my conditions have progressed, I have to have a helper motor, but I'm still down for it. I'm still gonna do it, you know, because people need to hear about this. But, you know, I'm thankful that I'm able to continue to do a lot of the things that I can still do, but I also am more than aware of the fact that at any moment that could switch. You know, just like the snap of a finger, it could switch. And one day it could just all hit me at once and I'll never be able to get up and work again, probably not even walk again. But until then, I'm gonna keep going. Anger is another huge emotion for people who suffer from chronic pain and chronic conditions. We're angry at the universe or our higher power for allowing us to be this way. We're angry at our doctors for allowing us to be this way and not doing anything about it. I mean, we're angry at ourselves because we're helpless and we can't do anything about it. You know, and that comes out on everywhere. You know, dealing with progressive chronic pain is no joke. And even my beloved Lisa would express to me as her disease got worse and she was in the catastrophic stages of adhesive arachnoiditis. Even she expressed to me that there was many times that she would just go to bed at night and just wish she wouldn't wake up, because then it would mean an end to the agony. You know, yeah, that's the big things. Now let's talk about how it impacts the sufferers' families. You know, the family members are there. They feel helpless because they don't think that there's anything they can do to make it better, although there's a ton of things that our loved ones and family members can do for us that even if we can't express it at the time, we are more than appreciative of it. You know, those family members are depressed and upset and sad because they don't have that quality time, that interaction with you that they used to have. They're angry also because of this. You know, it's that, you know, they're mad at you, they're mad at the doctor, they're mad at the condition, they're mad at themselves. You know, all of this is just a big bout of psychology. You know, and I've been on both ends. That's why I can speak for both sides. One, I'm a chronic pain sufferer from 3 progressive conditions. But I also was caregiver for my Lisa for the 3.5 years that she had her disease, from the day that she was diagnosed to the day she passed away from complications from said disease. And I ran the gambit with her. You know, I mean, I would be snappy with her or something like that, and then later I'd realize where I did wrong, or even right then and there, and I would apologize. You know, we learned to work with it, but, you know, Lisa, and I don't blame her whatsoever, was a very cranky person at the end. You know, and it wasn't cranky at me, it wasn't cranky at, you know, herself, it was cranky at her disease. She was angry, she was hurt, she was upset, you know, and she knew that she was dying. She could tell, and none of her doctors would sit and truly listen to us. As a result, Lisa progressed 3 decades in 3.5 years, and now she's no longer with me. And no one should have to experience that. So, you know, if you're the chronic pain sufferer or you're a family member of a chronic pain sufferer, I just want to put this out here. I know you have those emotions, I validate those emotions, but also be aware of how those emotions come out to other people and what you say, what you do, and how you act. Anyways, guys, I love you all. The link for the website and the GoFundMe are down in the bottom, in the description. Please, please, please hook up with me. A little bit goes a long ways, guys. Have a blessed day.